Are you feeling juicy? Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester, and today I'm going to be walking you through the crypto markets. First things first, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame. Then we're going to be hitting up the mid-term time frame. Once we're done with the mid-term, guys, with some predictions coming through there, then straight to the long-term. Once we're done with the long-term, also, we're going to be having a little look at some altcoins, guys. We're going to be going through your altcoin. It's going to be the altcoin request part of the show, and that's where you guys basically just spam loads of altcoins in That's where you basically just spam loads of altcoins in the chat, and we basically just do loads of live TA for you on all your altcoins that I presume you're hodling, right? So yeah, we're gonna smash it. That's gonna be a good show today, right? We're gonna be starting off here on the short term. Let's do some shout outs because we've got Lauren has claimed first place today. Well done to you, Lauren. Hope you're having a fantastic morning. Too much coffee, it does seem, as you just said there. Amazing stuff. Nice to see you on the stream. We've got here Optimist. Amazing stuff, my good sir. The OG coming through. We've got Sariga. We've got, is that how you say it? Is that how you say it? Sariga? Sorry, I say that wrong like every morning. We've got Mike. We've got Simon. I see on the stream there, Simon. We've got Last Index as well. Got a lot of the members coming through, right? Amazing stuff, guys. Do appreciate you coming through today. And I see your badges are slowly updating, right? 2 months here for Last Index and also Simon as well. Amazing stuff there. Audio problems apparently says Gallardo. And is anyone else having audio problems? Let me know in the chat there. As far as my Streamlabs is telling me, it's all good. It's all good in the hood right here. So yeah, so apparently it's okay. Let me know if you guys are having audio problems or I'm having audio problems. Hopefully it's not bad, but yeah, let me know. Let me know. Quite concerned at this time. Hopefully it's not that bad. Hopefully it's not. I don't want to go straight into the TA if you guys can't hear me, right? It says on my Streamlabs, no problems. Okay, brilliant. That sounds good. Right. I'm basically here to give you cold hard TA, guys, because you know why we're here. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that. So let's get basically straight into it, right? See my big scar on my head coming out there. Gonna hide that. Haven't got any wax in my hair this morning. I should be in by 4 months by now. Right, guys, let's get this going. Let's get this going on this fine Tuesday morning. We're Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday morning, and it's 9 degrees in the UK. Let's get straight into this BTC update already, right? I'm here today to give you a BTC update, starting off here on the short-term time frame. Not going to keep you guys too long on the BTC update today. I'm basically just going to smash through it. Right, this is basically going to be my next trade setup coming through here on the shorter term time frame. As you can see, guys, we are ranging at this time. We did see a huge test to the lower side yesterday when everyone just started panicking and running for the hills. We did see we saw Bitcoin absolutely tanking it by like $1,000 fairly quickly as well. And this obviously caused a lot of panic in the market. Now, what did we see? We saw a very nice bullish candle buying us up straight away near enough. It was really, really fast indeed. And that just shows that people are still actually looking to be buying these lower prices for Bitcoin, which is obviously a very bullish sign. Really quite nice indeed. Now, from there, we did get our hourly candle body close back inside this range that we've got drawn in here. And as you can see from there, I'm not going to say it's been a smooth uptrend because it has been fairly choppy. As you can see, we did see this filthy big red candle coming through there, right? Big filthy volatile red candle coming through there around 5 o'clock that evening. But from there, it has just been kind of trickling up. Now, where are we at this point in time this morning? We did come up to the top side of this range, right? We came up to the resistance side of the top side of this range, basically coming to test it, right? If we're going to break this, this is where the money's going to be made. This is where the money's shot. We're going to be literally aiming a gun at the target, and we're going to be shooting that to get that money, right? Because you all know why we're here. We're here to make money. So yeah, exactly right. So yeah, obviously nothing I say is financial advice, guys. Please go do your own research before entering any sort of trades that I do say on this channel. Where we are now, as I was just saying there for Bitcoin, this is the ranging period which we're currently sat in still. And this is going to be the measure move from yesterday. It was around looking along the lines of this, right? But what we're going to do, we're basically going to redo that now because we are seeing a new most recent uptrend form, right? We're going to see a new most recent uptrend form. And that's going to be basically looking something along the lines of this, right? In terms of a measure move, in terms of a breakout scenario to the upside, right? Let's do some percentages. It's going to be around a 4.82% gain there, which, to be honest with you, it's actually really nice. It's very, very nice indeed. Granted, yes, it's not going to be the complete reversal of Bitcoin in general, but in a scenario like this, guys, we want to be day trading this. We want to be making continuous gains coming through here because obviously our hodl is slowly ever so decreasing the more that we go down, right, in terms of Bitcoin in general. So if we can make money and accumulate paper as we're going, why the hell not? But yeah, this is going to be the position I'm looking for. I'm going to be entering as soon as we clear this high, which is obviously going to be the confirmed breakout of this parallel channel chart pattern here. And that in terms of a price is going to be 42,870. I really want to clear that zone and get a nice congruent candle body close before entering any sort of position after that, right? Now, that's going to be the ideal sort of scenario to the upside. That's what we're really looking for here. But we still need to take into consideration, guys, about what we're doing. I mean, what the hell are we doing here? We've come down with this fairly bearish candle, right? Because you can see this wick is overtaking the size of this body. So the price got here within the hour. It actually came all the way up from candle body open here at 42,200 to up to around 42,600, just like $400, and then banged it right the way back down to candle body close for like $300 below open. So it does show that it's very, very bearish in terms of the last 3 hours here, and you can see that with these candles, right? Very, very bearish candles coming through here. Very strong downtrend. Now, this is where it gets important, right? Because you can see we are testing major coiled up moving averages here, guys. We know what happens when the moving averages are called up, right? When the moving averages get called up, there tends to usually be a big breakout in the price, right? Called up moving averages, breakout in the price. Called up moving average, breakout in the price, right? So what does that tell us right now? Moving averages, they're fairly coiled up, right? This could mean a breakout in the price. Say that again, breakout in the price. So yeah, this is quite a scarce area. Ideally, if we are looking for bullish momentum, we do want to come up and test this top side of the range again. That's where we're going to be looking for that long position, right? But to be honest with you, if we do get a solid candle body close below all these major moving averages in 36 minutes and 52 seconds there, then it's getting ever so likely that we're probably going to take a leg down here, right? And that's obviously not going to be great for this long position because we are going to be getting ever so further away from it, but it is going to open the doors for a potential short position for the future, right? The short position which we could potentially be looking for if we do see a huge breakout to the downside again, then this, obviously comparing it to yesterday, this is going to be the measure move going on the most recent downtrend like so, and then we're going to be basically bringing that there to the breakout scenario coming through here, guys. And yeah, in terms of percentages for this short position, which we could be looking for, it's going to be around same sort of scenario, around a 4.79% there, 4.8% there. So yeah, it's not too bad. There is two scenarios that we can be profiting from, and you know the drill, guys. We're not just going to be blindly going for this 4.8% either side. We're going to be staggering those take profits. Once we hit our first take profit, we move our stop loss straight to our entry, right? Straight to our entry, and it basically eliminates pretty much all of our losses, right? And yeah, so it's pretty good doing that. Let's have a look at the RSI now. We've covered those potential positions for the day. Obviously, guys, please go do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor here. We are seeing high lows getting set on the RSI, which is obviously a bit bullish here, not too bad, but also lower highs as well there, right? So we need to actually come up and invalidate this at 58.77 to see that sort of momentum coming through there. If we are going to see us actually come up to these sort of areas, then that is where I would be looking to test the top side of this parallel channel as well there. So that's going to be interesting to see how that does actually plan out, and that is going to be another sign that we are going to be looking for that breakout coming through there. In terms of the macadamia nut here, guys, in terms of the macadamia nut, obviously we have seen a fair amount of bullish momentum over the last sort of 12 to 18 hours or so, maybe a tad less, 12 to 18 hours or so. We have seen obviously this uptrend really take form, right? We have seen it really take form, but we have seen the clean rejection at this horizontal at 91.76 there. As you can see there, guys, multiple areas of rejection here, and that's why we've basically got that horizontal plotted in. Now, what are we looking at here in terms of this crossover? It's going to be looking for a bearish crossover coming through here, guys, which, as you can see, this uptrend is coming to an end. We're probably looking for a bit of a downtrend coming through here. In terms of horizontal points to be looking out for there, in terms of reversals there, we're probably looking at 108.80 there. As you can see, multiple levels actually do reverse from this zone. So yeah, this is definitely an area to be looking out for there as well. But to be honest, there's probably going to be another one plotted in there, right? A little bit of a hidden one there. So yeah, let's plot that in there and basically using that as well, because obviously we need to basically be planning for any sort of reversal points coming through here in these trends. In terms of trend cycles that we've got here, nothing really looking that congruent at this time. I mean, we could be doing something along the lines of this, but yeah, you see you've got micro downtrends in the middle of this on the hourly. So the data isn't the most reliable data in the world. It's not smooth. It's not one after another in terms of reversals, right? I'm not saying that we can't, that it's not a possibility that we do get reversed from here. So it is a piece of information that we can be using, but I wouldn't say it's the most reliable piece of information, right? But yeah, that's going to be Bitcoin summed up here on the short-term time frame. I would say one thing I would say actually, if we do actually start dumping, which we are actually dumping at this time, guys. We're actually losing all those major moving averages, and we do enter a short position coming through here from 40,000. Probably wouldn't be getting until we've cleared this this wick low coming through here. As you can see, guys, 40,000 around 450, right? 40,450. If we clear that, that's when I'm going to be looking for a short there. And I just want to say volume weighted ATR band here, guys. This is going to be a very interesting area, because usually when we get here, we're probably going to see some sort of bounce, right? Some sort of bounce in the price, right? As we have seen multiple times here with the volume weighted ATR band. It's a very solid level of support that we continuously use here. So yeah, it's definitely obviously if we do get below it, guys, we trend below it. So that's another piece of information that we can be using there. But yeah, moving on to Bitcoin here on the midterm time frame, I want to say at this time, guys, we do have, it's very skinny, right? It's very skinny, but it is a bearish divergence, guys. It is a bearish divergence coming through here. As you can see, we have hit a high here in terms of the RSI in the most recent uptrend here compared to where we hit before on January the 9th. And as you can see here, we have actually hit a low, a lower high instead of the high that we hit on January the 9th here in terms of the chart, right? So that basically tells us there is bearish, a potential bearish divergence coming through there. And if that is going to play out fairly strongly, I want to see where this 4-hour candle closes firstly. That's going to give us a lot more confirmation whether we are going to see any sort of reversal in the price, right? Now, if that is going to happen, guys, reversal in the price will be bringing us right back down to the volume weighted ATR band at around 40,820, and then we know on the shorter term time frame, it's going to be bringing us ever so close to that shorter term. To the short term short that we are looking for there, right? So yeah, that's what I would say about the RSI coming through there. But let's review that bullish divergence that we did talk about yesterday that was coming into fruition from that dump. From there, guys, obviously we have seen that very nice pump, and that's obviously representing that bullish divergence coming through there. So yeah, it's just a nice example of using those divergences coming through there. But yeah, in terms of the DMI, directional movement index here, you can see, guys, we're getting close. We're getting close to a bullish crossover, right? When this is going to happen, if this is going to happen, we're going to look where the ADX is, right? If the ADX is above 25 here, then it's going to be showing quite a nice, strong, bullish uptrend, right? Now, if this momentum to the downside in terms of the DMI, positive and negative, for this bullish crossover is going to continue, and the ADX is going to be high, we're going to probably be looking at a very nice bounce, guys. And when I say a very nice bounce, I mean around 40,500, 40,800. This area is going to be looking ever so good for a bounce here. And if we do bounce along this zone with the ADX high here on the DMI, then that's obviously going to give us a lot more momentum to the upside in terms of a really strong uptrend, right? So that's definitely something to be using there. And as you can see, last time here we did have that bearish crossover coming through here, and obviously in terms of an example for that bearish crossover, straight on this zone, bang, absolutely banged it down to the floor, right? So yeah, it's another good tool to be using there, guys, as well. So yeah, hopefully we can see some information coming through from that, but please don't forget we are still pretty far away from that crossover, right? So yeah, that information isn't the most valid information at this time, but it's definitely something to be using for the future. But keep an eye on it, right? That's basically what I'm saying there. Keep an eye on it. Let's jump to the longer term time frame. Now let's keep talking about the midterm quickly, because you can see zoomed out a bit, guys. We do have a falling parallel channel coming through here. You can see the Viva resistance coming through from the top side here. Very strong indeed. You can see the levels of support that we have. We've tested this multiple times, guys. The more times that we test a trend line, it's as I said, it's like breaking a bit of wood on the floor. The more times that you hit that bit of wood on the floor, the weaker the wood is going to get, right? So the weaker that this trend line in terms of the wood is going to be, the more times we test it, right? So yeah, this is going to be like a fifth test coming through here. Yeah, it's going to be our sixth or seventh test coming through here for this 4 hour for the midterm here for Bitcoin, which is obviously looking really bad for this trend line, looking really bad for Bitcoin if we are looking for that break to the downside, right? Now, if that is going to come to fruition, guys, there is going to be a short position to be taking clean-cut advantage of, right? There is. The measure move down for that is like this, right? Going on the most recent downtrend of that chart pattern. And obviously, depending on where we're going to break, speculatively speaking, it's around a 26.76% gain. Really quite big, really quite large, right? So it's definitely something that we can be profiting from if we are going to see Bitcoin start tumbling again. But please, what I would say here, we need to really actually stagger those take profits, because the lower that we get into these 35, 34, even 30 sort of region here for Bitcoin, the bigger the buybacks are going to be, right? They're going to be very strong indeed, and we don't want to be giving back those profits, guys. We're very strong with this. We don't want to be giving back those profits, so when we're banking it along the way, keep banking that profit, keep trailing that stop loss down, and you're basically going to stop yourself getting wrecked, right? Because we've seen how quickly it can get bought up, as an example of yesterday here on the short term, right? See how quickly that can actually get bought up there. So yeah, just be careful with that sort of stuff coming through there. As you can see, Bitcoin is actually having a little bit of a dumpy dump right now, coming down in terms of this candle. We opened at around 41,971-ish, and now currently trading at 41,750. Interesting stuff coming through there. But yeah, in terms of the longer term time frame, in terms of a reference from yesterday for this short position that I was live in as we were dumping, right? Yeah, I did actually hit my take profit, which was amazing. So yeah, I did bank. It wasn't quite 13% because my entry was a bit lower here. It's around an 8% gain, which it took fairly like a 5, 6, 7 days, but at the end of the day, 8% over the course of 5 days is just absolutely unbelievable. So yeah, amazing stuff coming through there. So now we can get rid of that TA. Good stuff. That position is over. It's over, man. It's all good for the future there, because now we know we do have this ranging period to be looking out for the future. But what else can we be doing here, right? What else can we be doing? We can be basically using the information that we have, right? Because you can see we've got a clear higher low here, guys, and you can see we're basically sat on that. I want you guys to start worrying if we lose this, right? If we lose this, this is where you guys can start to worry, because we were talking about this yesterday and how the downwards momentum is actually very, very strong from these zones, right? Very, very strong from these zones. Even here, right, you can see the downwards momentum. This isn't a small amount. It's 41,900 all the way down to 37,600, right? So it really could cause quite an aggressive leg down if we do lose this high low, right? And when I say that, guys, we need to really be losing this area. If we lose this area, then please be aware. Please be aware. 35K easily on the cards, right? Easily on the cards. And we know what's going to happen with the altcoins if that is going to happen, guys. They're really going to be retracing like 10-20% there. So yeah, just be prepared for that. Be prepared for those buying opportunities, right? In terms of bounce areas for Bitcoin, this is actually very solid, right? 35K is definitely an area to be bouncing from there. And believe it, guys, because the whales here, they're not just going to have, obviously this is a very, very strong downtrend from all-time highs, right? Very, very strong indeed. Really, really quite strong. So what does that tell us that we need now? We need a buyback, guys. We need the whales to buy us back, and they're probably going to buy us back. They're not just going to let us trend down, because the more that we're trending down like this, the more short positions are getting opened and stuff like that, right? The more short positions are getting opened. So I would really expect some sort of buying back scenario coming through here. And that does bring me on to the stochastic RSI here, guys, because as you can see, I'm not really the biggest, I am a fan of this, but I don't really review it that much on stream, right? And the lowest, the last time that we got really this low on the stochastic RSI, as of like yesterday times, it was May, guys. We know what happened in May. It was really, really rough, really choppy seas in the ocean there. But it basically, from there, we obviously saw a humongous buyback. So let's look at the live price coming through from here, from back in May when this happened. You can see the buybacks it was ridiculous, right? It was really, really quite crazy. So what does that tell us? There could be some hope in the air for a buyback scenario, because as I was saying there, guys, think like a whale. You're never going to fail. We're seeing a huge downtrend. The whales are not just going to let this trend down. They're not just going to do that. They're going to be buying it up like crazy, causing a parabolic motion coming through there, making everyone bullish yet again, putting that fear and greed index right the way up, and then slamming us back down again, right? Think like a whale, you're never going to fail sort of scenario there. So yeah, that's just something else to be looking out for there as well. But just in summary, let's zoom out a little bit here on these charts. It is still a bullish chart, right? It's still a bullish chart, even if we come down to this 35,000. I'm going to be worried if we lose 30K, guys. I'm going to be worried if we lose 30K, because you can see the support from this zone and multiple bounce points here. And this is going to be like our 5th or 7th test or something along this 30K area. If we break that to the lower side, then yeah, we're going to probably be entering a really solid confirmed bear market there. And that's obviously going to be bringing the prices and everything really, really quite far down for crypto, right? It's not just going to keep going up. So yeah, that's something to be taken into consideration as well. But overall, I would say you can see the range here, guys. You can see the range from this top side in terms of the resistance, in terms of the bottom side, in terms of the support, right? So yeah, we're still going to be in this range. She's got Siri saying, "I don't understand. I don't understand the range." What's going on, man? So yeah, as you can see, this is going to be a definite solid bouncing area from there. Now, if we lose this area and we actually have confirmation of us coming further down there, then I'm probably going to be putting in a humongous short for Bitcoin, and it's probably going to be something along the lines of that in terms of distance, right, all the way down to like 18K, this sort of area there, guys. I mean, it's very, very unlikely that we're going to get down there. Like, insanely unlikely, considering the confidence in Bitcoin and everything, and how the crypto space is moving, like continuously developing and stuff like that, right? Compared to where we last saw us in the bear market, right? So it's gonna be very, very interesting to see if we do get down to these sorts of areas, but it's quite unlikely in my opinion, right? It's quite unlikely in my opinion, because I know people are continuously trying to buy Bitcoin now, as we did see yesterday, and they're looking for these lower prices. Even if we come down to say even 30K, the buy up like we did see in May, June, July, this is we're probably just gonna have a repetition of history, a repeat of history, right? And that's what we're sort of going to be looking for there in sort of that area. But yeah, that's going to be a BTC update for the day today, guys. That was quite a long time. Let me have a little look at the chat there, because it's been a minute. 19 likes as well, guys. We can smash that thumbs up. Does help me out tremendously. Do appreciate it. Chris is all good. We've got Mindless Musician. Nice to see on the stream there. Anika, love from Sweden. Nice to see on the stream there. Who else have we got coming through there? We've got Ivo. I am here. Nice to see you on the stream there, Ivo. Ivo was out running a minute ago in -20, guys. -20 degrees. So well done to you, my good sir. Keep the doctors away, right? We got Jordan in the chat there. We got Mike coming through as well, and also Slothbag. Nice to see you all on the stream there, guys. Do appreciate it. If we keep it English, guys, in the chat, that'd be nice. that'd be quite nice. Just can't read any of it, right? What are your thoughts on cipher patterns? They're okay, right? They're okay. I tend to just trade like breakouts and pattern. I'm more of a pattern trader, right? But yeah, it's definitely something to learn, right? There's obviously many different things to learn with trading, and there's many different styles of trading, and everyone trades different, right? I haven't really got that much experience trading the cipher patterns and stuff like that, but yeah, it's definitely something you can be learning, right? Just I would say if you're like coming into trading and stuff like that, like learn as much as you can, and then you can kind of get a grasp of what you enjoy more and your actual style of trading, because I know everyone trades different, right? And that's why it's actually really beneficial having like a strong community, because we can actually all help and teach each other and educate each other in different styles of trading, and having more opinions on a market is actually better, right? It's actually 10 times better. So yeah, fair ingredient index today down at 21, really quite rough. I mean, it's not really changed for a considerable amount of time, right? It's just sat there, not really doing a lot. Everyone's really fearful. It's fine. It's at the end of the day, guys, we're still making money through trading this market. Whether the market's going up, down, side to side, left and right, you're still going to be making money. And this is why I do preach continuously, learn TA, right? Just please learn technical analysis, learn how to trade in all different markets, because when the markets are trending down like this really quite aggressively, you're still making money. You're still making money. You're not just in a hodl. Granted, yes, we're in a hodl, but we've got another section indeed as well, because we're going to be making money continuously, basically growing those accounts continuously, as well as hodling, right? Because the hodl is obviously losing value, and when we do see that reversal in terms of the bull market coming through there, then obviously the gains and the equity on the account is going to be sky high, right? But yeah, just going to finish my tea, and then we're going to carry it on, guys. Just looking at the chat there. See, Anika wants me to do theta. I'm sure I can fit theta in there. We've got Last Index donating coming through there, saying they are watching. I hope so, man. do appreciate the little cup of coffee you just bought me, bro. But yeah, so where are we today? Bitcoin dominance, guys. Did want to touch on this ever so quickly here, because obviously it's a sad time, right? It's an emotional time here for Bitcoin dominance, because we were very gassed. We were very happy with us losing this 40% here, because hopefully this was going to give us the momentum to carry on this downtrend all the way down to this next level of support at 35. My big head is in the way at 35 there. That was the area that we were going to be looking for there. Now. That's interesting, because we have actually we've reclaimed this area here, and this is obviously going to now be acting as a pretty strong level of support, right? And if that is going to happen, guys, we need to be prepared for some sort of buyback like this, right? Well, not buyback, but and this some sort of jump in the price, right? And that's obviously going to be meaning that people are going to be moving their money from altcoins back into BTC, right? And that's obviously not going to be very good for your altcoin hodl, right? So yeah, please take this into consideration, right? For your altcoin hodls, right? But yeah, let's should we do some altcoins, guys? Let's do some altcoins. So yeah, let's I can't even speak today, right? Get your altcoin requests in the chat there, guys, and we'll get to them as soon as possible. Starting off with a bit of theta there for Anika, and we're gonna carry it on with a bit of Rose, a bit of Dash, and a bit of Matic, I'm sure, there for Lauren. Oh god. I was hoping that cup of tea would wake me up a bit, but it's actually making me feel really tired. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but maybe I had a decaf by accident. Yeah, we're going to start off with Theta coming through there. I know we're on Matic at the moment, but yeah, let me jump to Theta chart for a Nika, and then we're going to carry it on with other stuff coming through there. That's why I've lost it. I haven't got music on. That's why. I was thinking like I haven't got my flow. I can't speak properly. It's because the music in my ears is turned off, right? Because that's when what is happening? That was when Siri decided to speak to me. There we go. There we go. We're back in the game. We're back in the game. DFI for Slothbag. We'll have a look at that as well, my good sir. Oh, I bet it was decaf. Yes, I think it may have been. But annoying, right? So yeah, we're going to start off with Theta. Where is Theta on my watch list? I was going to be bringing that up, right? There she is. Lurking in the shadows. Just on a sort of a summary of altcoins at the moment. Summary of altcoins at the moment, guys. Ones that are really doing well, ones to watch today. We've got BNB. That's nearly up around 6%, right? Which is nice because it's nice to see BNB waking up. We've got Luna nearly up 3%. Cake's nearly up 4%. We've got Matic nearly up 4% as well. Now, obviously, it is green at the moment for a few of those altcoins, guys. But if BTC is going to take a slam down, if we are going to see a move from these moving averages pushing us down in terms of sort of a breakout scenario to the downside, right, then we need to basically take into consideration that altcoins could actually take a bit of a hit here, right? So yeah, let's have a little look at Theta coming through on the daily. As you can see, this horizontal is a very respected area there for Theta. I would say we have just been trending down pretty strongly for a considerable amount of time now. Quite worrying. really quite worrying. Let's get rid of that for now. And I guess we're going to go on all-time highs coming through there. And get some strong trend lines coming through there, right? Because obviously this is going to be the breakout scenario for the future to be looking out for there. And you can see we're basically sat on this very strong level of support coming through here as well. So it's going to be interesting to see if we can break this area. What I do want to do here, guys, I'm probably going to be drawing some sort of boxing area coming through, just because you can see this area is it's quite a bounce back zone, right? We've seen multiple times testing this and bouncing it from here, right? So yeah, I would be I'd be fairly concerned for Theta if we did lose $3.50 there. That's what I would say. That's where I would be really concerned. As you can see, the last time that we did lose this zone, it threw us right the way down to $2.68, right? So it's definitely something to be worried about if you are hodling Theta, right? If you do lose that area, I would expect lower prices coming through there, right? In terms of a percentage drop for that, then it's gonna be we're at a 23% drop to the downside, right? Shortable, yes, potentially. You do have a descending triangle coming through here, guys. And if you guys can't see that, obviously we do have this trend line coming down like so. And then obviously we've got this horizontal coming through on the lower side as well, right? And that's obviously going to be a descending triangle. So there is going to be a measure move down from that. Whether it's going to be like the size of the most recent downtrend like so, which is going to be literally like something along the lines of that, right? And that is obviously going to be ridiculously ambitious to the downside, right? You need Bitcoin to really lose 30K for you to even think about hitting these levels, right? And that's going to be around a $1.86 there. So yeah, I wouldn't really be going for that. That's too ambitious in my opinion. I think 23% is something to be looking out for there, especially if you do lose this area. So I would yeah, I'm gonna pop a little alert in there just in case I do miss that. So yeah, if you bear with me, guys. Yeah, so around this area, I do want to be setting an alert there. And then if we do lose that, then I'm going to be looking at the prices here on a lower term time frame, and then basically smashing it down from there, right? That's going to be sort of the ideal sort of scenario there for Theta in terms of making money. In terms of a hodl, if you are hodling there, that's if I was hodling Theta here, then this is where I would actually be looking at selling my hodl there, because you can see if we do lose that zone, 23% is going to be pretty bad, right? It's gonna be pretty bad. My stuff is all freezing. That's not good. It keeps doing that, right? YouTube keep having problems. Next request coming through there. Let's have a little look. We've got a bit of rose coming through for Lauren. Nice, 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 nice. Let's have a little look on Rose. I think I might do a little cheeky video on this, right? I'm here today to give you a daily update on Rose. Rose is a red. As you can see here, guys, we do have a rising wedge chart pattern. You can see from the top side here, from all-time highs here for Rose, we do have pretty heavy resistance coming through here, guys. Pretty heavy resistance. What does that tell us? That tells us the next time that we come and test this area, and that's going to be around at 48 cents there. That's really going to be the area that we are probably, hopefully, fingers crossed, if we can break that area, then there's going to be money to be made, right? When I say money to be made, I'm talking about a potential long position coming through here, guys. And in terms of the most recent uptrend coming through, it's going to be around something along the lines of this, guys. Obviously, speculatively speaking, depending on where we're going to break here. And that's going to be bringing the price all the way up to around 73 cents there for Rose. Really not looking too bad from there. I would say it's going to be around a 51% gain there. So, yeah, definite long position to be looking out for there as well, guys. But please, wait for the congruent breakout there, because you can see we do have wicks to the top side here. So I probably would be waiting a little bit here because, as you can see, let's get a parallel coming through there. As you can see there, guys, this is going to be the reversal sort of trap zone that we are looking for here. We don't want to be blindly entering along here and then getting reversed on fairly quickly, right? So instead of entering straight away in terms of the breakout, I want to be entering once we've cleared this zone here, and that's going to be around 56 cents there. And then still riding up, they're still leaving 32% on the table for us. All-time high rules do apply there, guys. You know what those are. If we hit all-time highs, the 80% chance of us pulling, there is 80% chance of us pulling back to previous all-time highs. So yeah, keep that in your back pocket. Stagger those take profits all the way up. Don't be greedy here, because you're likely to get reversed on, because people will be looking to sell at all-time highs. Only naturally, it always happens like that, right? Overall, I would say Rose has had a really, really nice uptrend coming through here compared to a lot of markets, especially Bitcoin. Yesterday, we have seen Rose actually take a higher ground and see a very nice recovery coming through there. So yeah, overall, I would say fairly bullish on Rose. I do think we've got quite a lot of momentum to the upside to be gaining, right? Now, if BTC is going to fall off a cliff, guys, I do just want to cover this ever so quickly, because this is going to be the measure move down in terms of breaking down from here. It's probably not going to be anywhere near as ambitious as that. It's just a logarithmic chart, right? So we're going to go on the most recent downtrend like so, and that's going to be breaking down like this, right? It's probably going to be something along the lines of this in terms of the measure move. As you can see there, it is sort of the same length as that, right, in terms of the most recent downtrend side of that chart pattern. Staggering those taper offers all the way down. In terms of percentage gain for that, to the downside around 41.61%. So yeah, a couple of things to be looking out for there, a couple of positions as well. But overall, I do want to say fairly bullish on Rose. We're above all major moving averages here on the daily. I want to see us get over the volume weighted ATR band coming through here at around 43 cents to take that next leg up and test this 46 cents coming through there. But yeah, overall, price targets to the upside, if we are going to see this uptrend continue, is going to be around 73 cents coming through there. But yeah, that's going to be your daily update today on Rose. Yeah, YouTube is lagging again. This is not good, man. This is not good. Mike said, I had a request earlier, if you don't mind. Sometimes, Mike. Ah, there we go. Here we go. Yeah, I found it. People. Can you help me short people? All the way to 0. Should have a look at people, shall we? Right, so you're saying, can I help you short it? Okay. Well, this is a classic trend is your friend. You ride that bad boy till the end. As you can see, we're not seeing any sort of bullish momentum coming through here. So yes, you are right in thinking there is potential shorts coming through there. We are just seeing low after low after low get set. I wouldn't really, I mean, you are just about to break a new low. So yeah, that would be a place to be shorting there. I don't really know that much about this coin, but the downtrend is saying otherwise. So so in terms of helping you short this, obviously I can't help you. I'm not a financial advisor, my good sir, but I would be looking to short from the break of this low, right, which is fairly imminent, right? So yeah, you are seeing this. This probably would be a short position. I mean, in terms of target prices here, I probably would, in terms of like having take profits set. I mean, it's pretty. I probably wouldn't even be setting take profits here, because you're setting lows after lows after lows, continuous lows, but you're not seeing, there's no data to show where you can go before that, right? Where you can aim for to the lower side. So like you said, shorting it to zero, it probably won't ever get to zero, but you could short it a fair way down, right? And instead of setting take profits, what I would be doing, I would basically be putting my stop loss probably above the most recent lower high, because if you do invalidate that lower high, then you are going to see that's when you're going to see the bullish momentum coming through there, and then the trend having a reversal, right? So your stop loss above the lower high, and then as you do continuously set these lower highs in this downtrend, just if I were you, I'd be keeping moving I'd move my stop loss down continuously, and I'd essentially use that stop loss as a take profit point, right? Because you don't want to be limiting yourself on how low you can go here. So you just trail that stop loss, right? And if you trail that stop loss, instead of taking profit as you are heading down, you're going to be you'll take profit when we do see a trend reversal, right? If that does actually happen, right? If we do see a whale come through and buy it up, you're still going to be banking that profit as you come down, if that makes sense to you there. So yeah, trailing your stop loss would be the in my opinion the smart move here for shorting this asset, right? Yeah, that's what I would say. It's insanely bearish, right? It's probably the worst chart I've seen in terms of looking at the daily. It's just it's actually quite embarrassing. Really, really quite embarrassing. So yeah. Let's have a little look at the chat coming through. Not joking about zero. Lethal Mind coming through there. Nice to see you on the stream there, man. Grand Rising Chester. Do appreciate it, man. 19 likes as well, guys. Do appreciate it. Not a problem, Lauren. God, I'm yawning a lot this morning. It's because I went to the gym yesterday. Where are those requests? Dash. A doji. Yeah, looking at Dash today, guys. Would say that over the last 5 days, it's done fairly well in terms of the uptrend, right? But obviously we did see BTC slamming it down yesterday. Let's have a look where we are. God, why I'm so tired. I haven't even been streaming. I've been streaming for 43 minutes. Not even tiring, man. Yeah, I would say we are actually... I mean, we've got lower highs coming through here, and we've got the invalidation of lower highs. We've got high lows being set. We're above all major moving averages here on the midterm. It's not looking too bad. I do want to see us get over here. So yeah, this is going to be the target point for Dash right now. If we are going to have the bullish momentum continue, 155 is going to be the area to be looking out for there. Is it going to be a smooth ride? Probably not. Are you going to rejoin this range? Most likely. The range that I'm talking about is going to be, obviously, as you can see here, guys, we do have quite a bit of a ranging period coming through here. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you came down to this sort of areas before having another bounce here. But please be aware, you have tested this zone 4 times now. You've tested this resistance point 4 times now. So ideally, if you test this again, hopefully you're going to have some sort of breakout to the upside, right? The breakout to the upside, which you could be looking at in terms of a measure move here, is going to be something along the lines of this, right? It's going to be something along the lines of this for Dash in terms of a long position there, and it's going to be around a 19.61% gain there, so really not too bad. And there's going to be take profit points as you go along this, right? There's going to be definite take profit points, and you know why we do this, guys. I stress this every single morning, every single stream. I stream every single day, Monday to Friday, stressing this because we basically need to be banking our profits as we go continuously, rather than letting the whales reverse it on us. We're not about that life, right? We're here to make money. We're not here to basically give back the gains. And also, it does actually it works to your benefit as well, because Yes, unfortunately, you're not going to be seeing the insane gains coming through in that one trade, because it basically cuts the profit figure, but you're banking that figure as you go, so you are making money continuously. But it cuts the dopamine release in the brain, which is obviously a very huge factor for greed, which controls the greed and stuff like that. So so yeah, that's a very good point indeed. But yeah, in terms of getting in this trade, I wouldn't be getting in until we've cleared this high. And when I say clear this high, I want a candle body close above 1582. That's what I'm really going to be looking for there. And as you can see, I'm going to bang a little cheeky alert in there, ready and waiting for a nice long activation position coming through there for around 19.61% there. Good stuff, good stuff. Now let's have a little look at what's going on in the chat. Got Mike coming through. What sort of leverage would you use? Unfortunately, it is illegal to be leveraging in the UK, my good sir. A bit annoying. It's not the most police thing in the world, but they did say a while ago it is leverage, so it is illegal. So yeah, can't be using the leverage, annoyingly. I think you're dehydrated. Tea is nice. Have a nice tall glass of water. I will. Good stuff. Good stuff. Did you have a good brekkie? Not really. I just had like a protein shake just before stream. So so yeah, not the biggest breakfast in the world, but I'm probably gonna have some oats or something in a minute. That'd be quite nice. Always getting to 11 o'clock, maybe lunchtime soon. But yeah, BTC dropping, guys. As you can see, called up moving averages, so I would probably expect a bit lower prices here for BTC on the short-term time frame. I did say on the macro earlier, we are on a really low point on the stochastic RSI, basically giving us that a bit of confidence that we are going to see a bit of a rise in Bitcoin. When this is going to happen, we're going to see obviously a break to the upside here on the short-term time frame. And that's where we're going to be looking for a lovely big 4.82% long position coming through there, guys. That's sort of what we're going to be looking for there. We've got Tom coming through there. Good morning to you, good sir. Illegal? That's crazy. Yeah, man, it's fairly illegal, right? And 22 likes as well, guys. Do appreciate all those likes coming through. Let's get some more requests, guys. Smash your altcoin requests in the chat and let me get to them. I'm going to be touching on BTC, jumping in and out as well. So yes, if something's really going crazy, let me know so I can jump back. But I'm going to be going through to some more requests coming through there. We've got Lethal Mind saying, like the video, everyone, get it to 30 likes there. That would be cool. We're going to do a bit of sand for 540 Chev Hell. With a bit of sand coming through. I'm quite intrigued to see what this is actually doing, right? Yeah, so not great, guys. It's not great, unfortunately. Obviously, we have seen sand do very, very well progressively over the last sort of it's been trending up for God knows how long, right? it just continuously trends up, right? Obviously, this has been doing very well since Facebook announced the whole Meta thing, and that's obviously very, very good for it. Yes, they have been fairly quiet with that ever since, but we know when this is going to happen, because it obviously is primarily an NFT Meta coin, guys. This is obviously going to be taking big moves to the upside, right? At this point in time, yes, you are in a downtrend. Yes, you've been trending down consecutively for probably near enough 2 weeks, right? So yeah, a buyback is probably needed at some point. A Facebook announcement for Meta would be amazing, because it would bang this straight back up. So yeah, just be prepared for that. I would say overall though, bullish here on sand. Still insanely bullish coming through here. Obviously, it is all-time highs, guys. We know the story with all-time highs. Once we're setting all-time highs, 80% of the time we're going to be coming back down to previous all-time highs, and that is basically where we the previous all-time high is, consolidation pullback is here, guys. It's here. The last time that we did do that, it was around $5.42 there. Where are we now? $5.37. So you can see this is the pullback to the previous all-time highs. So what does that tell us? That tells us there is potential for a bounce here, guys. So what I would say is if you're looking for an accumulation phase for sand, it's going to be in this area, right? It's going to be in this area, and hopefully you can actually hold that and bang that right back up, right? So yeah, it's not the end of the world here. Still very bullish on sand in general. In terms of a trade here, let's weigh up some options, right? I got options. I could pass that. Let's stack in. Yeah, in terms of a trade here, guys, I wouldn't really want to be shorting this, to be honest. Like, just with the way it's been trending up and how aggressive it is, it's just a bit too, as I said, one announcement and one meta announcement, and this is obviously going to bang it to the moon, right? So yeah, I really probably wouldn't want to be shorting this. I probably would actually want to be longing it. I would want to be buying it and just accumulating it as we come down here. I personally do have a sand hodl there. So yeah, ideally I'm looking for more buying opportunities here because I do think it's going to be very, very well in the future. In terms of a long position for the future for this coin, I think we probably could be doing something along the lines of this, guys. And obviously, depending on where we're going to break this trend line, as you can see there, guys, we've got multiple resistance points coming through from this trend line coming through here. Multiple tests, 3 or 4, yeah, four tests or 5 tests coming through there. So yeah, the next time that we do test this, hopefully we can get a break. If that is going to happen, that's going to be the measure move there. This is going to be the percentages here. We're going to be looking for near enough around a 40% gain there, guys. You know the score. We're going to be staggering those take profits as we go, right? We're not just going to be blindly running away with this, blindly letting this run, right? Because the likelihood of it getting reversed on is fairly goddamn likely, right? So yeah, this is what it's sort of the take profits I would sort of be looking for here as we run that wave up there. So yeah, not too bad. Overall bullish here. I would be slightly worried if you lose $3.99, then I would say $3.20 is on the cards. And the state of BTC and everything at the moment, yeah, I wouldn't say it's completely out of the question. But as I said, I'm not going to be shorting this. It's too easily recoverable for a short, in my opinion. And I'd be completely trading against myself because I've got a sand hodl, right? So yeah, let's do some more requests coming through there. We've got Mr. Miles wants Shard. Let's have a little look at Shard coming through there, guys. Or are you trolling me? No. I mean, I don't like doing it to Ethereum, but I guess that's all we got. That's all we got, man. This is precisely why, right? Precisely why. So yeah, would you care to elaborate, Mr. Miles? Would you care to elaborate, sir? Nope, absolutely not. Is it Axie Infinity that you're referring to, my good sir? Because that is it's taking a pullback, man. Let's move on. Secret Network for Patrick. Hope you're having a good day, Patrick. SCRT. Interesting. Daniel, I did Theta. I've already done Theta, my good sir. Fairly, I don't know when I did it. It was quite a while ago. After BTC, I think it was the first request I did, man. So if you did want to rewind the stream back, you can have a little look at that. In DCA on Theta. Now, right here, right now, Secret Network. It's been trending up for quite a while, right? Ever since obviously the Black Swan March crash. I would say to be honest, it's actually really looking quite nice, actually. Really quite progressive. You've got high lows being set continuously. Obviously, we do have the May crash coming through here, and obviously the lows that get set from there. But you can see the uptrend from when Jack and Elon jumped on that B-word conference there. Obviously, that started the uptrend for crypto yet again, and the recovery period coming through there. We saw all-time highs actually get set there, I do believe. Yep, all-time highs getting set there as well. And we have actually retraced back to previous all-time highs. We know the all-time high rule, guys. It usually retraces back. 80% of the time it retraces back. So yeah, that's why we never buy the top there. But yeah, in terms of the daily chart, what are we seeing here, guys? What are we seeing? We're obviously seeing lows get set. We're obviously seeing this higher low here get invalidated, which is obviously bearish, but we're seeing a lovely level of support coming through on the 200 SMA. We're seeing this ride up really nicely, challenging these lower highs here and setting a higher low, right? Setting a higher low, which is bullish, guys. It is a bullish sign when we're seeing this coming through here. Now we've come up, we've invalidated this lower high and coming back down as only naturally. What do we want to see here for this bullish momentum to continue? We want to see another higher low get set, right? And then we can say low, higher low, higher low, high, high, coming up to set another high, and then challenging this lower high here. And then if we can get over that, probably a pullback to this horizontal as well, and then we could be looking at all-time highs yet again there for Secret Network. That's sort of what I would be looking for a continuation of this uptrend, and that is going to be a very nice, pretty strong V-shaped recovery as well there, guys. So yeah, not looking too bad overall here for Secret Network. What I do want to see is, as I said, that higher low section being created there. Now, if that isn't going to happen, guys, because obviously that is a very nice, a beautiful bullish scenario for us to be looking out for there. If that isn't going to happen, we need to basically be prepared for the invalidation of this higher low, right? This is going to be the sign that we're going to be looking for that bearish momentum as well there. So yeah, if that is going to happen, guys, this is the area to be looking out for there, Patrick, around $4.89 there. If you lose that, then pray to God you can bounce off the 200 SMA here. If you can't, then I would say you're going to be coming down to this low here at around $3.79. But at this time, it does look bullish. Let me just stress that it does look bullish if you do have a reversal coming through fairly soon, right? You haven't validated a lower high here, so that is obviously a bullish sign, and you have got a very nice higher low, right? You could even come down to this higher low here and actually bounce and keep going up. That's another scenario as well. But I do just want to stress, if you do lose this area here, if you do lose this higher low, I would say you're coming down further. But right now, as of now, it is still fairly bullish, right? Yeah, that's what I would say about Secret Network on the daily. I mean, on the 1 hour, we are just ranging, right? You can see a clear range coming through here, guys. Multiple touches in terms of support to the lower side here. Currently sat on that. As I said, if you bang that to the upside, that is going to be the higher low you are looking for here on the longer term time frame, right? That can drive you back up to all-time highs, which would be nice, wouldn't it? What are we going to look at? We're going to look at... What's up, Chester? Can you have a look at Pop Network, please? It's a decentralized YouTube type project. Interesting, man. Should we have a little look? I'm not going to look at the project. As you know, I don't really do the fundamentals on stream here. But I will have a look at... I'll look at the chart, man. Look at the chart. Pop Network. Pop Network. There we go. Sorry, I'm just blind for a second. I mean, that's to wrap Ethereum. It's not going to be an attractive chart when you're doing it like this, guys, and you can see it's what the hell is going on here, man. That's just dreadful. It's like a rug pull if I ever saw it, right? That's so bad. Yeah, so unfortunately, Slaughter 25 Pop is unless you're talking about Populous, there's not really that much data, not that much charts, not a nice enough chart coming through to basically give you any TA, unfortunately. Phoenix is coming through. Oops, a bit late. Didn't notice what the time was. Not a problem, man. I am jumping and chopping and changing from what time I stream at the moment. So yeah, hopefully well, you've got it today, so it's all good, man. So I appreciate you stopping by. That's what I'm trying to say, right? And what are we on? 27 likes, unreal, guys. Do appreciate the likes coming through. If you obviously are enjoying yourself, smash that thumbs up button. Does help me out tremendously in terms of the YouTube algorithms. The more likes you give, the more my channel will get showed, and the more my channel will get showed, the more people I can educate. The more people I can educate, the more money gets invested in crypto. So technically, your money converts into more higher market. No, sorry, your likes convert into market cap, right? Which obviously helps the hodl. So yeah, we're all good. Oh, and obviously, you know, I'm not here shilling you crap 24/7, right? I'm here to literally educate you in terms of TA. I'm not here to basically join my Bybit referral. None of that. I'm not about that here, guys. I make my money through trading. You know that. I make my money through trading. I'm here to educate you. I'm not here to basically show you referral links continuously, right? I'm not about that life, and I'm not here to waste your time as well. So yeah, as you can see here, let's move on with some more requests coming through. No, that was it. Thanks, bro. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, did look very rug pully in my opinion, right? Banged it all the way up, and obviously looked like the devs were like, nope, time to sell. Boom, dumping it all the way down, right? How many pump and dumps since Thanksgiving? Count them. I'm not too sure, Daniel, on that. Probably an insane amount, right? Insane amount. Yeah, if you guys are a part of pump and dump groups, just stay away, man. Just stay away because you know, they actually have so if you imagine like all the different pump and dump groups, right? You've got there'll be a secret chat for like all the big dogs that are sat in this chat, and they'll be like, right guys, what are we going to pump today? And then what they're going to do, they're all going to buy it up before, and then they're just going to set limit orders at like 100% take profit, right? And then they're going to put the pump and dump coming through there. So no matter what, if you're going to be getting into the pump and dump, you're just going to get wrecked, right? The chance of you actually making money, it's insanely unlikely, right? It's insanely unlikely because the limit orders, they're just set waiting to be tapped. They send it to the group or whatever. It basically bangs it all the way up, and they basically just have their limit orders set to sell. So so yeah, you're just gonna get wrecked there. So yeah, pump and dumps is not the way. It's not the way. Put your time into TA, and you'll make 10 times more money, right, guys? I stream every single day, Monday to Friday. If you did want to tune in, Mike says, please show me to Big British Daddy. Amazing, man. Jimmy says, do you and Hammy ever do collab sessions? No, sir. We don't, but we should. And some news coming through. We will be doing them very, very soon, right? Very, very soon. Hammy's due to fly back from Thailand fairly soon. Obviously back to England. So he's gonna be coming in with me, right? We're gonna be living together for a bit, which is gonna be quite cool. So yeah, that's gonna be cool. And we're obviously planning to do. We've got a hell of a lot of projects on the go at the moment in terms of NFTs and all that stuff. But we are going to be planning on doing a collab stream once a week, right? That's the plan, and that's probably going to be coming into fruition probably mid-February, that sort of time. We've just got a bit more planning to get done and stuff like that, because we ideally want to be giving away an NFT every stream, right? That's going to be the sort of mentality behind it. So yeah, you can basically look forward to that, right? Lethal Mind says 31 likes, let's get 40. Amazing stuff, man. Do appreciate the likes. But yeah, anyway, let's do some more TA, right? More cold hard TA, guys. So get your altcoin requests in the chat, and I'll get to them. I'm going to do GRT, and then I'm going to be doing a bit of Atom there for cookies. See, that's two streams in a row, my good sir. Do appreciate it. Cookies with MILF. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, right? Maybe not. So yeah, GRT. I mean, it wasn't bad. It really wasn't bad. It was looking pretty good in terms of a nice recovery there. We were invalidating lower highs. We were setting higher lows, and we were actually setting higher highs. From there, obviously, December the 4th got us, held us, brought us right the way down and signified the invalidation of this lower high. And then you can see invalidation of the higher low. And then you can see the lower highs basically being set after that, and the tragicness coming through from there. Now, areas to really be looking out for is going to be this box I have drawn in there. If you do lose this box, it's going to be really, really bad. It's going to be really, really bad to the downside. But you can see I've drawn this box in because it's actually a fairly big bounce area, right? Fairly big bounce area for support there. So it basically tells us we could actually find a bit of a bounce here. If BTC is going to start running up there, then we are going to basically be looking at a potential bounce coming through here. Even from the top side of this box here, it's very, very still achievable. You can see BTC is actually taking a bit of a move up in terms of this hourly candle open here. Over the last 15 minutes, is actually taking a nice move to the upside here. Opening at 41,628, now currently trading at $200 higher than that. So now, what are we looking for here? We're looking for us to break these moving averages coming through here on the short-term time frame. And as I said before, guys, as I said at the start of the stream, it is called up moving averages. We know about called up moving averages. They usually get instantly, well, not instantly rejected, but big breakout scenarios coming through from that, right? Breakout scenarios from called up moving averages. So that tells us there could be a breakout in the price coming through there. At the start of the stream, we did discuss potential trades coming through from this ranging section here, from this parallel channel coming through. As you can see, 4.82% to the upside, 4.79% to the downside, right? So yeah, that's obviously you're going to be watching BTC for an insight into what's happening across the board for the altcoins, right? So yeah, good stuff, man. We got Bitcoin beats coming through. We got celebrity in the chat, guys. We got celebrity in the chat, guys. Well, welcome, brother. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. Yeah, Hammy, I was just telling them about you coming back to the UK, man. Coming back to the UK. We're gonna be living together for a bit, and I said just giving a little insight on the NFT stream that we want to be doing together. That's gonna be really, really, really quite cool, and give you guys something to look forward to, right? And yeah, as Simon says, I hope the knee. Simon says, I hope the knee's getting better, man. Yeah, let's do some more NFTs. Let's do some more altcoin requests, right? Where were we? We just say I do Atom there for... Who was that for? That was for Cookies. Mr. Cookie, my good sir. ATM. What a bit of a... should we do KuCoin? I mean, no, probably not. We'll do Femex, shall we? Don't know why that hasn't got... I swear that's on Binance. And you've got perpetual contract. Yeah. Cosmos, yeah. What the hell is going on, man? Yeah. Simon says, yeah. I make you laugh, right? Didn't he only just move there? Yeah, he did. He did, but he's coming back, right? He's not moving back to England, he's just coming back. Yeah, Cosmos fairly bullish overall since the start of time. Obviously, we know it's been doing really fairly well recently since running up all the way from like Christmas time. Obviously, it's run up really nicely from there. I would say the area that we are looking to be finding that resistance right continuously is going to be this all-time high area coming through there. We've tested that near enough 3 or 4 times now, so ideally if we do come up again, this is going to be a break scenario to the upside there. I would say there is potential for a move to the upside from there, right? I would be banging in another horizontal here, and this is obviously going to be creating some sort of ranging sort of period here, guys. So this is the range that we are basically playing in here, and this is the macro range, guys. It's very big. It's on the bigger term time frames. These swings are going to be they're going to be lengthy. They're going to be long. That's not going to be happening overnight, right? So if we do see rejection coming through here, like we have seen most recently, yes, it's taken us 4 days to even see a bit more upwards momentum, right? So so yes, this is an area to be looking out for as well. If we break 43, where are we? Not 43. If we break 44.98, then there is a move up, guys. There is going to be a leg up here, and the leg up for momentum to the upside here for a nice long position that we could be looking for here is going to be something along the lines of this. In terms of percentages here for Cosmos, for Atom, which in my opinion, currently underpriced, is around 50%, guys. It's going to be a 50% gain there. Money, cold, hard cash. It's going to be pretty crazy, right? Now, obviously, there's a few things we need to weigh up here, guys. It's going to be all-time highs, and that's obviously a problem. All-time highs is a problem, and the reason for that is, guys, is because we know the rule. Once we set an all-time high, 80% of the time, we retrace back to previous all-time highs. So let's talk about the idea of us getting up to this area here. Oh, we're buying at $55 now. Now a sell-off comes. The likelihood of us coming back down to previous all-time highs is really quite likely. So what does that tell us? When we are in a long position in all-time highs, we want to be taking profit, right? We want to be really not being greedy, because the likelihood of you getting reversed is fairly likely, right? It is fairly likely indeed. So just be prepared for that, right? And that's why we want to be not greedy, right? You don't want to be greedy in these scenarios. So yeah, another thing to be looking out for is the volume weighted ATR band, volume weighted average true range here. We know how important the average true range is in trading. So yeah, this is definitely an area to be looking out for reversal there, and that's just on the daily. Let's have a look on the... Yeah, as you can see here, that there could easily be resistance here along this on the 12-hour as well. Should we have a little look at the weekly, see if we've got any data coming through there? No, not quite enough data yet on the weekly to be looking out for. The 5-day, above the volume weighted ATR band on the 5-day as well. So this is when we're above the volume weighted ATR band, guys, we usually do trend above it. So yeah, if we do see this downtrend actually continue here on the 5-day, the likelihood of a bounce at around $32.93 is fairly likely before that break to the upside. But yeah, overall, very bullish here on Cosmos. Even considering the state of Bitcoin, we are seeing really nice uptrends coming through, and in a sense holding its own there for Atom. So who developed the WOD machine? Bitcoin Beats coming through, developed the WOD machine, guys. He developed it, man. So yeah, let's have a look at the chat coming through. Lauren says, where does Hammy live? I must get onto your channel, Hamilton. Yeah, he lives in Thailand, in Bangkok, right? Let me have a little look at the chat. I need to get some more requests, guys. ADA for Lethal Mind. Let's have a look at that, man. I'm going to be calling it a day in 10 minutes time, guys. So I'm just going to be banging through requests, right? That was the giveaway from yesterday. Should I give away? Should I give away? Yeah, should I give away a week on the WOD machine, guys? Think of a number between 1 and 10. First person to get it is going to win a week on the WOD machine. I'm going to be writing the number here on the chart. So yeah, if you're quick enough, you're gonna win, right? And I know Mr. Miles, you're most likely gonna get it first, right? He always does. So let's not give it to Mr. Miles. I'm joking, man. So you won it yesterday. You didn't contact me. Between 1 and 10, guys. 1 and 10. 69 coming through. Yeah, it's number 3, man. So yeah, Phoenix, drop me a message. 1 week on the one machine, but not me. Okay, man. Anyone else? Anyone else want a week on the one machine? Boris, well done, Boris. You have 1, my good sir. I knew you would pick 3. Yeah, 3 is my lucky number, guys. If you obviously I know quite a lot of you know that now, so yeah, that's usually the number that I do favor. But yeah, ADA right now still trending down like crazy. I would say ADA overpriced continuously, guys. We are hopefully looking for some sort of bounce area coming through here. The last time we did see ADA coming down to these levels here, it obviously was back in this back at the start of that huge uptrend when Jack and Elon jumped on that B word conference. But you can see how many times did we test this zone. Multiple times, guys. If we test this again, we could see a break. If we see a break, it's going to be pretty blood. It's going to be pretty blood. It's going to be really quite bad for ADA there. Do I think we're going to break it? If BTC starts heading down to around 35k like we were talking about here on the longer term time frames, and we do see these trend lines and the volume weighted ATR band get touched in terms of the continuation of this downtrend and this high low getting validated for BTC, then yes, I do think we are going to probably see a break to the lower side here for ADA, and then we could be looking at 70 cents there or around 81 cents. These are areas to be looking out for there for that potential bounce point in terms of support, right? But yeah, this is obviously we know how BTC leads the market here, so that's definitely something to be looking out for there. But in my opinion, ADA very bullish in terms of the long run, in terms of the technology, in terms of the confidence in this coin in general, right? I do think it's going to do very well in the future. They're testing a lot of things over in Africa. They're trying to like colonize Africa in terms of a financial crypto standpoint, which is pretty insane coming through there, giving it a lot of opportunities. If you haven't gone to YouTube, if you haven't seen the Cardano Africa video, go check that out on YouTube. I think it's like 20 minutes long or something, but yeah, you can learn a fair bit about what they're doing over there, and that's why I'm very bullish and stuff on ADA in general, right? So yeah, these are going to be accumulation phases for myself for the future, right? But yeah, overall, still in a pretty strong downtrend, guys. In terms of a day trade or something along the lines for this, I mean, trend is your friend. You're going to ride that bad boy till the end, right? I would say this is obviously you can see, guys, very strong resistance from this zone here. If we are looking for a break to the upside here, this is going to be the breakout scenario here, and it's going to be a nice move up like that, and that is going to be very it's going to be wary because we have got obviously very strong lower highs here, guys, and that's obviously going to be a point to be challenging there. And we know about these lower highs, they cause resistance, right? So if we are going to be entering any sort of long here, then it's going to be, in terms of percentages there, it's going to be around a 7.8% there. And to be honest, with the state of what crypto and Bitcoin has been doing recently, if Bitcoin starts banging it up to around this 4.82%, I probably would expect ADA to take around a 7% move to the upside, right? So this position doesn't look too unachievable, but please stagger take profits as you go up. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, guys. This is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be staggering my take profits as I go up here. If I am going to be entering this this long position, probably won't be getting on until I've cleared this this high here around this lower high currently at around $1.16 there, and obviously that's going to be meaning I'm going to be above all major moving averages here, which is obviously very bullish. And obviously we've got the 200 EMA coming down as well. Sorry, the 200 SMA coming down as well, and that's going to be basically acting as another take profit for us to be using there, not just blindly going for that 7.8% there. Once we hit our first take profit, stop loss at entry, you know the score, basically eliminates all losses in a sense, right? Not all of them, but most of them, actually like 90% of them, right? But yeah, so let's move on from ADA. Let's do a bit of yeah, Boris, message me on Telegram, man. I'll get you added to the WOD machine for a week, man. Ren for Jimmy. And then, guys, that's going to be it, right? I'm going to be doing Ren, and then I'm going to be calling it a day. Fairly tired this morning, but yeah, I'm basically recording my masterclass for the rest of the day. So you guys can be looking forward to that. That's coming through fairly soon, right? I was doing my calculations and stuff yesterday, and I've probably still got about 30 lessons to record. So yeah, that's something to be looking forward to for the future, right? I'm trying to get it done as soon as possible, right? I did say end of January. That's going to be the sort of time. We'll just have to see how much work I can really cram in, right? Because obviously it's a bit of a strain on the voice, right? Continuously speaking all day. But yeah, we'll see what's good. Ren downtrend fairly strong, I would say. Lower low after lower low in terms of this trend. Lower high after lower high. Not really any sort of invalidation of lower highs coming through there. So yeah, not the best scenario here for this coin. You are setting lower low after lower low. If you do lose this low, which you have currently tested yesterday, around 42 cents there. If you lose that, I would expect pretty strong resistance to the downside like we have seen here, guys. So yeah, volume weighted ATR band is probably going to be a bounce point for that. But yeah, just be wary of 42 cents there for rejection coming through there. Let's look at the hourly time frame coming through. As you can see, we do have that's not right. We do obviously have this yeah, there's a bit of a range coming through here actually from this area. You can see us bouncing in this let me draw a parallel. As you can see, guys, this is the range that we are looking for here. You can see the top side here, the resistance to the top side testing multiple times there, and also the support to the lower side as well, right? You can see the support to the lower side. So this basically tells us if we do see us come down, we could be looking at a bounce here, volume weighted ATR band bouncing us up as well. If not, and we do break the volume weighted ATR band like we have done here, you do see quite a strong downtrend, right? The downtrend, the short position to be looking out for here for Ren is probably going to be looking something along the lines of this, right? Not too bad, not too shabby, probably around an 8% drop there. Let's see if I'm correct on an average. Now around a 12.69% there. So yeah, still lovely short position to be taken advantage of. Core moving average as well, looking for that breakout in the price, right? Guys, that's going to be it from me. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. Do appreciate it. Keep an eye on BTC today. You know my positions for the rest of the day, right? I'm going to be in Telegram as well. So if you do want to chat to me or anything like that, drop me an @ and I will be fairly responsive, right? Because I'm sat on my desk day trading, right? So yeah, I do appreciate you all stopping by. Thank you ever so much. I will see you tomorrow. Peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester.